Hello, my friends. Welcome to the Den of Possibilities podcast. This is episode 2, Why Possibility Matters. Let's start first with a heart note. Because before I share today's story, I want to talk about something that feels especially close to my heart. It's that moment, usually near the end of the day, when caregivers, staff, or family members ask themselves, did I even do anything meaningful today? I've been there quite often. Some days the work feels invisible. We give, we adapt, we show up, and still it feels like nothing big happened. But here's what I've learned. Meaning doesn't always shout. Sometimes it whispers in a glance, a gesture, or a moment that passes so quickly we almost miss it. So, that's what I call finding a glimmer. It's that tiny spark that reminds us possibility is still here, even when the day feels hard or messy. And when we learn to notice it, we begin to see that those small glimmers are actually where transformation begins. So, let's just chat a moment about when even getting in the door can be a challenge. I remember a particular student, and really many individuals who've been residents in the group homes where I've worked as an occupational therapist. So many different places and so many stories. And this story could easily apply to anyone. Those that live at home with family, those in supported care, or those who attend day programs. We're often so compelled to hurry, to get the day going, start the activity, follow the plan, but in my experience, their schedule is often not the same as ours. Ha, right? Challenges are a daily occurrence. Don't you agree? Many days I feel like I'm working on the fly, adjusting, adapting, and learning in real time. So let's talk about my friend, the one who had trouble getting out of the car, just getting out of the car, off the bus, or into the building. I don't even remember exactly how we finally made it through the door, but I do remember the images, the teamwork, the patience, and the quiet victories. Once inside, he sat in the lobby, on the couch, and that was enough probably for that day. We worked as a team, the teacher, the front office staff, the speech therapist, and me, the OT, each of us taking part in what I like to call that pause, wait, and watch routine. Gradually, engagement began to grow. One hello, one step into the hallway, one moment of curiosity. And little by little, this individual began to be a part of the fabric of the classroom and the community, the school. Of course, we wanted it to happen now, please. But when we push, they often push back harder. I understand that. I really do. And many days, it's a struggle. But this is where possibility hides, in the messy middle. Because possibility rarely looks like perfection. It looks like patience, repetition, and showing up again tomorrow. I found as a therapist that works for one, usually just works for one. No two are the same. Adaptation and creativity are ongoing. We try, we observe, and of course we adjust again and again. And then one day, there's a spark, a glimmer, and we go with it. In this case, he loved to draw. Allowing him to draw became our bridge. It was his way of engaging, his access point. And through that simple act, we began to discover knowledge and confidence we didn't know he had. That's what possibility looks like. It's not about forcing a moment. It's about recognizing the one that's already unfolding. Making the path into the classroom became part of his story, part of the journey towards belonging. It did start with that lobby couch, then a seat in the back of the classroom. And eventually, a place among his peers, part of the mix, part of the community. It sure didn't happen all at once, but in due time, because possibility grows in layers. And I saw it again later at the group home. With a t-shirt decorating activity, the speech therapist and I planned it together, using tools and materials to spark interest. Some individuals dove right in, brushes flying, colors everywhere. And then there was the one who lingered in the doorway. Not in, but not out either. That's where observation and patience come in. We let him hang back, watch, take it in. Then just for a moment, a single swipe of a paintbrush. A quick spray from a bottle filled with watercolor. That was his beginning, and that was enough. For those of you listening today, the caregivers, the staff, the teachers, the therapists, please hear this. You are doing meaningful work even when it doesn't feel like it. That one glimmer, that smile, the nod, the moment someone steps through the doorway, that's where possibility lives. That's where progress begins. So if today felt hard, or incomplete, or like you didn't do enough, take a breath. You did. You showed up, and you noticed. You made space for someone else's possibilities to appear, and that is enough. In closing, as I think about it all, the schedules that don't match, the plans that change, the patience it takes, I realize this. We are all learning, adapting, and growing in the messy middle of possibility. And maybe the most beautiful part of all, because being real isn't about having it all together. It's about, as I wrote in my journal not too long ago, being me. The good, the not so good, but not ugly, just messy. And that, my friends, is where possibility begins.